I mean, it's not a pink cloud thing. Like early on, I I thought everybody in AA was like a saint, even though it says we are not saints.
Right.
You know?
Literally.
And it was
Which I love, by the way.
yeah. But it's funny because it seems like oh man they, and all of the traditions and the steps and the God-based this and that, and it sounds like a real, like these people are anointed ones. And then you realize after that pink cloud kind of settles that these are just drunks like you, trying to stay sober.
Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, like when we're first coming in, there's people that we see in the program like, wow, you're 10 years sober. And we're like deitizing them, and they're like, and I thought by the time I got to 20 or 25 years that I would just like float through the room and like have a long beard and a staff, and I was going to be like this spiritual giant. And, I could probably tell you some things I was doing that wasn't so spiritual, but it's designed to give us a whole lifetime of allow us to improve. It doesn't say, progress, not perfection. That we became willing. I'm willing to have God take all these defects of character. Yeah, take them. But he's taking a sweet ass time with some of them. You know what I mean? I still got a few, and that's okay. I know the one thing that's really critical to staying sober is that you got to stop hurting other people. You got to stop doing things that have a negative impact on other people. And in order for me to be happy, and if I'm not happy at some point, I probably would end up getting drunk, or I could white knuckle it. I'm that kind of stubborn too. But the happiness is that you touched on something that's it's a pretty interesting feeling when you start to be genuinely happy, and sometimes I like to drink from that faucet all the time if I can, but it's not always open.
You tried to force happiness on yourself with the movies and the pizza and the drinking, and that didn't work. In fact, it backfired. Although, in hindsight, it actually is what got you to thinking about your life to get you to the steps of the first meeting. So, again, it was God in your life saying, Lorenzo, this is not how you get happy. You're trying to get yourself happy through all these other things, and I'm going to have you face plant in your driveway.
It was a deep dish. It was a deep dish pizza, though. I mean, and frozen, I guess. I mean, had it been like
he probably got it shipped in from Chicago. And
if you
they ship it in frozen.
Oh yeah. If Element Luminatos or whatever.
Chinos.
Yeah, okay.
Chinos.
But if you got that ice cream, who knows what would have happened?
Well,
thank God you didn't get it.
There, if I got in my car when I couldn't even stand, if I had that blackout in my car, this could have been a horror story.
Yeah.
Right?
Probably takes a whole new meaning when you go out for ice cream, doesn't it?
Yeah. Have you been to ice cream since? He's like,
it's a spiritual moment,
like pouring off ice cream.
You guys don't understand. This is a spiritual thing I'm doing here. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like I don't go out for ice cream anymore because it gets me drunk. No, I'm no relation. No.